In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to move a folder from one location to the other on your computer. And that's for Windows 11. To get started, I'm going to click on my desktop. Let's start from that location. Click on desktop and create a new folder. If you don't already, I already have one that we can move, but if you haven't watched my previous video on how to create a folder, you can search on my YouTube channel and you'll be able to see that video. So you're going to click on right click and select new and create a folder. And I'm going to call it today and maybe say May 24th. Let me just name it that. And once I create that, it's on my desktop. But suppose I want to take it to go. I'm going to a library, or I'm going to an event, or I'm going to a classroom. I want this to be on my flash drive. How do I move it to my flash drive? That's a good question. If I click on it, I can right click. Notice there's a scissors here. Notice also there is these two white sheet on top of the other. If I click on this, it will cut the folder. So when I move it, this one will disappear. If I click on this, it's going to copy it to the new location, and this one will remain here. Let's demonstrate the two. But before then, I want to show you something additional here that makes Windows 11 from Windows 10. In Windows 10, you will see the cut and copy up here. But with Windows 11, you're going to have to click on more options, or you see this, you hit Shift F10 on your computer, and that will reveal more options here. That's cut and copy. That's the one with the scissors icon, and that's the one with the two paper icon. So if I want to move this while this is in this location and stays there, I'm going to copy either this or right click and copy. And then I'm going to go to my flash drive or even my document. Let me go to my documents. And anywhere here, I can say more. If I click on more, I can paste. But look at this. Because you've already copied, Windows is able to predict what you want to do. So you can press Ctrl V on your computer or just select that and it will paste that particular folder in the new location. This is my documents folder. If I go back there to my desktop, it's there. So I have it in two locations now, copied from one location to the other. And notice that, let me delete this. Notice that if I right click, just like we've demonstrated before, if I right click, I can say more and look at paste. Paste, I can paste it and it will show up right here. So once you copy it, you can actually paste it multiple times. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and delete this and go back. This time we are going to cut. And when we cut, it will disappear from this location, and wherever we paste it is going to appear there. So let's go ahead and right click and use the scissors to cut. And remember, you can expand to cut with this, or when you select it, you can do Ctrl X on your keyboard. You see that shortcut right there. That shortcut looks like it doesn't show it there, but the shortcut there is Ctrl V on the keyboard, and that's it right there. Ctrl X, excuse me, and that will cut it from this location. Let's try that. Cut and I'm going to go to the new location. This is my documents. What if I go to my flash drive? I can use the navigation pane to the left. Go to my flash drive. It's called a portable SSD here. If I click on it, I can open any of these folders and paste mine as a subfolder. But let me right click here and then paste as before. Remember, you can paste here or expand here to show this option and paste. And once I've pasted, it's doing it. It's right there. That's the paste. It's pasted it here. When I pasted it, it appears all the way at the bottom. That's how Windows works. It appends your new folder or file that you bring to the bottom. So when I refresh, it's going to organize it and bring it up to where its sister folders are. Folders, I made it to be organized according to folders separate from files. So if I refresh, watch what happens. If I refresh, it's going to bring it up here and append it by alphabetical identification there. They have the alphabetical order where the T's are. It will put it to the next one where it fits. And if I go back there to my desktop, look, it has disappeared. It's not there anymore. It has been moved. So that's how you move a folder. You can copy it and move it, and you have your original copy in the original location, and you have a new copy on a new location, either your flash drive or your desktop or your My Documents folder or whatever target location or directory that you're copying to. You can also copy it and you can cut it and move it, and then cut means that it's going to remove the previous folder or file and put it in a new location, thereby making the other one disappear. You can do this with a file or a folder. If I create a file, let me bring up Word document. If I have a folder called Today and I have a series of documents or a document that I want to save that belongs to that folder, but I have it in another location. And I say this is a demo of file relocation. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop. File name is Today, and I mean, I got to choose a different location here. No. So I want to go to Browse, Desktop. So I'm going to call it Today. Let's say May 24th, 2023. And I'm going to hit Enter and it will save. Okay, I'm going to click out of this. And this is my file called Today. The same way I move my folder, if I open this, I have options to cut, copy, the same thing down here when I expand it, cut, copy. So we can actually click on it and cut and go all the way to my document where it says Today and find it. Double click to open it, or right click and say Open. You right click and get to open, you left click to open it. And I can do Control V on my keyboard or right click and paste. And voila, that's our file inside that folder. A file called Today inside a folder called Today. So let's go back there and delete since we're done with our demo. And that's how you move a file or folder from one location to the other. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.